now, I would think. We've got a fishing port. That's cool. Right, so that army's been. That army hasn't been. Oh, go on, I'll move them along and get there. And I had armies coming up down here, didn't I? I've got a new army formed here. I'd forgotten about these guys.
The men have trained for this.
Well, they're still stocking up on supplies. That's a nice feature in this game. That you have to build up your supplies in friendly territory if you want to go advancing across enemy or even just friendly vassal territory, because they don't automatically feed you. There's less of a penalty for friendly territory than there is of enemy territory. You have to eat all your own grub. But it's quite nice that you can't just go marauding off across the map. Nice feature. Okay, that'll do. Let's end the turn. Can we sub yet? No, not yet. I haven't got affiliate yet. I think I have to do 3 or 4 more streams after this to earn affiliate. I think all the other conditions are met. So thanks for thinking of us. It's very, very generous, very kind. But nearly there. I could enable a donation button, but I want to wait until we get everything working, just everything sorted out. I'm less worried about donations, although it's really, really nice of you guys to think of us and subs, than I am about just making this work and just having fun with it at the same time. Call to arms. My ally is under attack. Kent has been attacked by the Norsemen. Yeah, we better go to war on the side of those allies. Ooh, that's a big nasty fight.
I've reached a new rank.
What's this? Someone was talking about bees earlier. Angry bees? Mortality of bees. No, not the bees. What the hell is that? I don't know. I just don't know. Combat ineffective. No, it's cheers are the same as if I need to get affiliate to accept cheers as well. It's really cool that you guys are looking for it and thinking of me, thinking about it. But that'll be coming soon, hopefully. Right, so we've got a new fight to worry about. Yeah, those Norsemen. Well, I'll have to come down and help. It's a long march back down south, though. We've got anything a bit closer. My armies are quite spread out now. What about the army in Dorchester? I think that's probably going to be quicker, isn't it? If I get them... I'll march them towards London. They can build up supplies in friendly... No! Idiots! They've gone marching straight across neighbouring territory. Oh well, it won't be too bad. There's a... Hang on, what? It says they're on foreign soil. They're not on foreign soil, they're on friendly soil. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, it'll be right. Another turn, they'll be in there. What are the long-term plans for the channel? Am I thinking about doing more streams? Have the Twitch streams met your expectations? Yeah, well, the Twitch streams, I'm just starting out with them, so it's going to be like anything else. I'm a newcomer to Twitch, I've got to build it up. But I really enjoy it, that's the thing. I can play different games, I can feature them, it's dead easy to just to play games, and I can split them up and upload them to the second YouTube channel, which is part of the plan for those people who can't catch the live streams. So yeah, I'm definitely going to carry on Twitch streaming. I absolutely love it. It's really nice. The best bit is being able to chat to you guys on my second monitor here, see the chat that's going off. I do apologise if I'm missing bits, but that's one of my favourite things about this. It's brilliant. So yeah, I'll continue with that, and obviously the regular channel is going to be continuing with the World of Tanks stuff. That's going to be going the same way. The odd game reviews featuring occasional new stuff, and I'm going to do like a first impressions or a full review of whatever game I'm streaming on Twitch. Just like a one-off video rather than loads of content about that particular game on the other channel. So that's the plan. Lots of stuff moving forward, and it's all good fun. Will I stay close to one genre of game? I've always liked strategy games, war games. I love RPGs and adventure games, something with a bit of story to it. Things like the old Baldur's Gate. What's that space one? Where you run around with a gun. Oh, I can't think of it. Come on, folks, give us some names. There's been about three first one and two sequels. I've played the first two and loved them. Can't think of the name. Come on, chat, that's your mission. Name me some space RPG type games where you run around with a gun. What's the name of the guy in it? The main guy. Mass Effect. That's it. Cheers. Yeah, I love those sort of things. I like a bit of variety. So all sorts of stuff. Right, these guys definitely want to come back to Norwich.
Ready for battle.
And I'll rebuild the army there. We'll put some... They're out of horses, so we'll put some more horses in. And maybe some more spears. Spears are good. Proper spears, though. Not those cheap ones. Can afford a few more men yet. I'm avoiding all the missile troops and stuff. I just find them too much of a micromanagement hell. Axes. Cheap spears. Big army. That'll do. Got to watch the food production. Soldiers eat a lot of food. Doom. Dead Space. Both good games. Both sort of things I'd play on this as well, on Twitch. So the idea is that I will probably finish one game on Twitch and then move on to the next one. Something like this, where there's a lot of different options. When I finish the Saxon campaign, I'll probably play another campaign through on Twitch, but might not be on evenings. I might do like short daytime afternoon streams, and I've got a couple of hours spare here and there on that. But the evening slots, I'll play a game through to completion, move on, and then something new, something different, so we get a nice bit of variety. That's the plan. It might alter as we go along, because I haven't really thought this too far ahead. We'll just see how things develop and change. Is that Alfred there? Go on then, build that. That's all my money gone. What about the army?
We will do our utmost.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Go on then. I'm going to Nottingham. I'm going to go and fight those guys. There's some rebels to kill over there. I'll go here, get some supplies, reinforce, and then march the army off. Army coming in down there. Not to be bossy, but a schedule might be a good thing. Schedule will be great, but unfortunately the only time I can guarantee is a Monday night at the moment, just between my daytime job, if you want to call it, my PC repair business that I run, and family and stuff. At the moment, I can't guarantee any other evenings. Weekend, Friday through to Sunday, are quite good possibilities, but it just depends what else is going on. So I've got a schedule down below in the panels. It basically just says Monday night. It just says that. And then the afternoons, it just depends when I get through with the other jobs, unfortunately. They're going to be sort of on-the-fly streams, not planned. It's just if I've got time available. And I know a schedule is definitely the best way to grow on Twitch and move on. But just at the moment, I can't commit to too much. But I can commit to Monday nights, and I commit to one stream between Friday and Sunday, but I can't commit to when it's going to be, is the problem. So that's my second army coming up there. I said I'd go and fight Gwent. I'll put them in Bath for now. Have you played Divinity Original Sin 2? Haven't, but I watched Maxwell playing that on his stream. And it looks pretty good. I like RPGs. I've been watching... Is it Pillars of Eternity 2? A couple of guys have been streaming that. That looks great because the story in it sounds really awesome. And there's loads of stuff to do. Did I move those guys? Yep, those guys have moved. I'm out of cash. I've got an army coming in there. Should we have a look at what the... Oh, I've hit my limits for soldiers. Okay, that's good to know. Let's have a look at what the victory conditions are. Is it on here? Food. Oh, right. Like you can see on there, there's a few... I need to get the food production going in different places. That wasn't what I wanted, though. Is it on here? Statistics record, family tree, governors. No, I know there's a box up here where I can tick on victory conditions. I know there is because I've seen it. Faction ownership, diplomatic status, diplomatic attitude, region wealth, food. Where is it? Oh, it's under objectives. The big one. Right. Missions. I've got to vassalize or eliminate Gwent. Okay. And victory conditions. Short conquest. Control 80. I'm at 72. Oh, wow. Okay. And control 15 provinces. I currently control 16. So I need to get a few more settlements and then I can get a short conquest victory. The long conquest victory. That's like owning most of the map. I think that'll be a nightmarishly large empire to control. But you've got options here for fame victories. Achieve 256 fame. Short one. Why does it not tell me what I'm currently on? It did before when I've looked in this. I'm sure. We've got... Oh, we've nearly got the long kingdom victory, which would be nice. That's what we got before the short kingdom victory. So yeah, loads of different ways of finishing the game, winning it, and they don't all revolve around mass conquest. Just building up fame is good. But it doesn't tell me how much I currently have. Sure it did before. One of these is there. Yeah, we'll not worry about that. Right, let me finish that turn, I think.
Ready to serve.
Athelwood's got a new point to spend. He is a general, isn't he? Yeah, let's give him a champion. Bit more command. Who else have we got? Governor. Keep going with the scribes. Athelmar has low loyalty. Let me just see if that's because Alfred's got a load of estates. He has. He's back up to 4 estates. That always upsets the lesser nobles. So we're going to hand some of these out. Not to a guy with all that influence, we're not. Oh, he could be a problem. Influence 2. He can have one. Give him that one. And Ethelwood. Influence 1. He's safe as well. We'll give him... I must have some more estates somewhere. He can have this one. Loyalty 10. Influence 2. And that's fixed. Hasn't fixed his problem. Not giving him any more. What we can do, though, is send him a bribe. This will get his loyalty up. How do we go on to this? He was Ethelmar, was it? That's him. Oh, I've got no cash, so can't do that. I moved that guy, didn't I? Yeah. Cool. End that turn. Never played Mass Effect, but I heard it was so bad they had to rush out a DLC. The original one? I don't know about the DLC. I played Mass Effect long after it was first released. And I really enjoyed it. I love the combat. I love the developing the characters. I love the story. The only thing that felt a bit repetitive on it was when you'd land on with a little moon buggy thing on planets and you'd drive all the way around looking for stuff. It seemed quite novel and new at first, but by the end, when you were just searching random places to see what encounters there were, that felt a little bit repetitive. But other than that, I really like that game. Someone else has bitten the dust. What have we got? Edwig, Governor, has a skill. I'm going to up his loyalty, I think. Give him a priest. And Ethelmar's got low loyalty. Why? Why has Ethelmar got low loyalty? That's him. Ooh, that is low. What's the problem there? Estate's low. I know what this is going to be then. Alfred's got too many estates again, so let's hand one off to somebody else. Yeah, he's got too much influence and he doesn't like me. I'm not giving him an estate. Someone who has less influence and does like me. Who deserves one. Let's give it to Edward. He seems like a nice chap, right? You can have this one, Huntingdon. Tick. Oh, max loyalty. That's what we want. And it fixes his problem for now. This guy is being a real pain in the ass. What is he? He's a governor. He's good at being a governor. He's a born governor. He's just not very happy. Can I do anything with him? Fallout 4, massive game. Didn't play all the way through it. Played quite a bit. I like the way that you could load up one of the guns with junk and shoot people with cans and bottles and stuff. That's my sort of gun. I like that. Wrong one. I'm going to find that guy who's got the low loyalty. He'll be down here somewhere, is he? 4. Right, so what we can do, we can adopt him. That upsets my own sons, though. I can seek him a wife. What will that do? That'll add loyalty. Brilliant. Yes, let's do that. I found him a wife. So now he should be loyalty 6. That's a whole lot better. This is how the Soviet Union got invaded. What, marrying people off and... Okay. So this army is good on supplies. I think I can go marching these guys in now. But if I stay in friendly territory a little bit longer... Yep, we'll march there. Across the bridge.
The men have trained for this.
We'll just get there. Yeah, you see how that unit's going to get boosted up so much. We'll definitely stay in friendly territory one more turn. And then they can go wading out. What's the current thinking of a gaming PC? Buy or build? The video card prices are through the roof at the moment. I was looking at switching mine out to a 1080 or something like that. Not that this is a particular problem at the moment, but... Although, interestingly enough, I can't stream this game on ultra settings, but there's a little bit of load going through the GPU because I'm recording with it as well. It doesn't normally affect things very much, but I had to drop the settings down slightly on this to make it viable. But yeah, new GPUs are expensive. So it depends on what resolution you want to play in and what sort of games you want to play as well. That's the key thing. If you, for example, if you wanted to play in 720p, then the built-in processor on one of the Ryzen chips would do the job. But 1080p, like I'm playing in here, depends what sort of games. Yeah, I'm hoping prices will come down. It's with all the currency mining that's going on, that's the problem. If they could invent something that was better for currency mining that didn't work very well for video processing, graphics, that would solve the problem. It would separate the markets, but it just turns out that video cards are brilliant at mining currency, or just what they want, so they're just all being bought up massively. Okay, it looks like... Oh, I'm going to take in that place straight away, so... That's not a river, is it? It is, but there's a bridge. I can get over there, so we'll go down here.
We will do our utmost.
World of Tanks, you can play with decent settings on a Pentium 4 and an NVIDIA 1030, and that is as budget as you will get. 120 quid for both the processor and the video card, but you won't get ultra settings on that, not at 60 FPS at 1080p. It's playable, definitely, because I've built a computer here, a work computer, and I've put that in it. But I wouldn't recommend it for a gaming PC. One of the Ryzen chips you could do, maybe the 2400 is one of the lower end ones, and it will play World of Tanks on its built-in video processor, and you can upgrade and get a better graphics card later. That's just a general recommendation. Don't do it without researching that and looking at the models, and check out Jay's 2 Cents YouTube channel. He has all sorts of stuff on that and some pretty good videos on there to give you some ideas.
The men have trained for this.
But yeah, if you're not after ultra settings and you're not after huge resolutions like 2K or even 4K, there are some budget options that are workable, quite playable, without spending a lot.
The men are ready to...
Right, those guys have moved. Kind of got lost of who's moved and who hasn't. I have an army over here somewhere, don't I? How's the army doing?
forces in good order.
Yeah, I'm just going to let these guys replenish a bit, I think. Can't build anything there. I can build a port. We'll do that. End the turn there. You thought people were shifting over to ASIC cards for mining currency? I don't know. I don't follow the currency mining thing at all. I think the time to get into that has probably passed. But then people who looked at it, I looked at it years ago and thought, no, it's probably not going to take off. And, well, yes, that ship has sailed, I think. So unless you're running some big mining farms, I don't know. Don't know whether it's worth it. But that's just a not terribly well-informed opinion. It's just the general gist that I've got.
I have reached a new rank.
There's always more money to build over by. It can be. Just depends what you're building. There's usually some pretty pretty good deals. It depends if you have specific needs. That's when it makes the difference. Like I once built one of my friends an almost silent running PC because he records music direct to the PC. He's a musician. And that was pretty interesting. There was nothing you could buy that could quite do that. Ooh. More influence and loyalty. We need to fix that. Give him a priest. And tick. Fixed. Ooh, and research something. Do I go with more military stuff? Is the civic stuff getting interesting? Rural enterprises. Extra farm income. I think that's going to be worth it. Oh, leadership. How do I unlock that? Build or upgrade within the Moot Hill, Law, or Thing chains. Or conquer a region. I've still never built any of those, I don't think. Not enough of them. We'll go for that. Get the farms going. Silvertongue71. First time you've popped on one of your streams. Hey, welcome. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. It'll be the first time for a lot of people joining one of my streams because I haven't streamed an awful lot before. Have I spent some cash? Spent some cash. Oh. Go on, we'll have some cattle farms going. Right, these guys are going to walk straight into Roshbury. Roshbury. Where's that going to be? That's going to be Leicester. I'm trying to think of the English name of this. I don't know. It sounds familiar, but I can't quite think what it could be. Right. It's a fight.